Good morning, Mr. Mikish. So you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On August 1st, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a disturbance call, and upon arrival, the complainant and security staff stated that the defendant made threats to kill everyone, broke 2 hospital monitors, and was acting aggressive towards the medical staff. The complainant stated the medical staff became scared since the defendant stated, "I will kill you all." The complainant stated she was scared for her life since she did not know what the defendant would do next at that moment.
That doesn't sound right, because I didn't do that.
I'll give you a lawyer and we can go through this with the lawyer. So did he direct it at a person? Is he directing at the entire world? What?
The statement was only made that "I will kill you all." And it says the complainant stated the medical staff became scared, and the statement was that "I will kill you all." That's all we have from the DIMS, Your Honor. And then furthermore, the complainant did state she was the only one at the hospital at the time of the officer's arrival, since the rest of the medical staff had gone through a shift change and she was the only one there. So it's not exactly clear who was there when the statement was made. He just said, "I will kill you all."
All right, so who's it directed to? Just
I don't even know if that happened.
The DIMS does state that the defendant started to act aggressive towards the medical staff.
and
So
I think that's why she was scared, right?
it appears that it could follow on saying the defendant was, the complainant said she was scared and the medical staff was scared since he stated, "I will kill you all." So it appears that it was directed towards the medical staff as he was acting aggressive towards the medical staff.
It appears.
Because there's just two distinct,
Hunch.
sentences, Your Honor, where he acted aggressive towards the medical staff and the complainant stated the medical staff became scared since the defendant stated, "I will kill you all."
I thought I already did time for that too.
Mr. Mikish, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward with your case, but you need to be careful.
Yeah.
Scaring people can kind of hurt them. You know what I mean?
Your Honor, I don't.
Don't. Mr. Mikish, patience goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know, when you get upset and when you lose control, that's why we have so many people in jail, because they lose control, they do whatever they want to do, and they don't think, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? Be careful. All right? All right, just hang tight for me in the back.
All right, Judge, next is page 12 and 13.
Yeah.
Olivo,
MICK.
Olivo, come on up. Yes.
Ah, that's why you were waiting, the interpreter.
Yes. Hola, buenas tardes.
Is it Olivio or Olivo?
Olivo.
Olivo. Mr. Olivo, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You are also charged with interference with the emergency request for assistance. On both of those cases, you were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 8th, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a disturbance call. Upon arrival, the officer met with the complainant, who stated that she and the defendant are married. The complainant stated that the defendant was trying to forcefully take her phone. The complainant stated that if he did not stop, she would call 911. When calling 911, the defendant grabbed and squeezed the complainant by the wrist, causing pain. The complainant stated that the defendant then took her phone.
Okay. Mr. Olivio, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. On the assault case, it appears that a protective order has been issued. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate this protective order, the state can and probably will file additional charges of violation of a protective order against you. It is one of the worst cases that you can pick up. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you because they sweep it on a daily basis, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until the case is over with and then shipped off to immigration. Do not violate any of the conditions that we put forth. Otherwise, I will put you in jail. And if you're unlucky enough, you could be there for an extremely long time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do we know if Alex no contact has been ordered by the magistrate? Do you know?
I do not know, Your Honor. I can check.
And do you know,
So we haven't been able to get a hold of the complainant, but we would still request no contact, Your Honor.
but the rip has not been done?
No, it was attempted this morning, Your Honor.
Okay. I don't know whether the complaining witness wants to have contact with you. Until I know, because I want to honor her wishes, I'm ordering you not to have contact with this person and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand?
Yes.
Things may change later on, but for now, just don't have contact with this person. Don't have any weapons and you will be fine with us. You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming to court. But you must stay in touch with counsel. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're gone and you're not responding to phone calls or text messages, or you pick up a new case, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. For now, I will have you sign a receipt with Victoria. After that, we'll have you take your seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And after that, you'll be free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next judge is also on page one, a head case.
It is 2550950.
Okay. No más escucho, pues.
Mr. Ajete, you were charged with liquor sale without a permit. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You are on bond for the same case. You've not picked up another case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 7th, 2025, the officers conducted an undercover vice investigation at a club known as Poppy's for operating illegally by selling alcohol without a permit and during prohibited hours. TABC confirmed that the establishment does not have a permit, and the undercover officer observed the defendant working as a bartender. The officer was able to purchase and order a vodka drink. After the officer gave him money, the defendant began to prepare the beverage.
So he's working after hours, you saying?
Yes, Judge. And he was also working at an establishment that does not have a permit.
All right, Mr. Ajete, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I ask you to do one thing, not to pick up any new cases. This is now your third of the same case. I am now revoking your bond and I'm putting you in jail. Goes with you. 5,003. It goes with you. Sorry, counsel, I can't just let it happen.
I
It's just
understand.
over and over and over.
The
At some point, he'll get it.
Dismissed.
Hmm?
The first one was dismissed.
I understand, but he's on bond for one, and now he picks up another one. So we're still over and over and over. At some point, you're going to get in life, when you do the wrong things, there are consequences. And I can't continue to let it happen. It goes with you.
So
Yeah, just the old. So I'll leave the new case as is. The bond is at $500. On the case where, on the old case, I'll 5,000 and do 5,000. Yeah, 5,002.
Okay.
He will pop up probably on Monday's docket unless he bonds out. I don't know. So if you want to pop on by Monday, we can talk about it and see where we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks.
On the Taylor amendment you took in, he was already at 2501. Do you want to leave it 5,000?
Yeah, 5001.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's roll nerds. Oh yeah, let's roll nerds. Yeah, let's roll nerds.